Hi guys, this is a shot from Scotland Creations, and I'm back with a new video. This is my flip through of my Sisterhood for the Traveling Junk Journal. Okay, so this is my final flip through of my journal pages before I mail it off tomorrow to my first recipient. It feels weird saying first sister. So if you are unaware, this kind of traveling junk journals have been a thing for at least the last 6 months, if not longer. But I joined a group following Emily. I'll put her tag up on the screen there. On Instagram, I saw her videos talking about the junk journal that she created, decorated, and saw some of the other ones she was getting from her group. And she was offering also to help other people create groups. And so I filled out the Google form and I was added to this group of 5 people to share our junk journals. Now, there's kind of been, really quickly, 2 in my experience, what I've seen, schools of junk journaling. There are those who make their own journals, and they tend to be on the shabby chic vintage style, tea-dyed papers and that kind of thing, making tip-ins and pockets and all of that stuff. And I have done that. I've done junk journal swaps in that sense, where we make junk journals from scratch, but often using, like I said, either tea-dyed papers and or scrapbook papers that lean more towards the vintage end of things. I've also seen with fabric, which I haven't made, but I'd like to try one day. But that school or group or branch of junk journaling doesn't tend to actually use the journals. The creativity in making them is what most of them enjoy, which is just fine. Like, they might decorate them like with tags and clusters and things like that, but like writing in them, putting stuff down like glue book style or collage or anything like that, they don't really do. However, I've also seen another branch of junk journaling where people buy ready-made journals like this. Well, actually not like this one, not that thick already, but that's just an example. And then they junk journal on the pages that are already provided, usually white or cream or something like that. Lots of stickers, lots of collaging, that kind of thing. Tip-ins and tuck spots and pockets are a thing in that as well, but also not really vintagey, using the literal junk they get from Happy Meals or trips they go on, at glue book style, collaging and scrapbook type spreads or whatever have you. And I'm happy to finally have found a nice medium where I could do both. And that's what I aimed for with this junk journal. So my group is called Scraps, Spines, and Spikes. We have a little bit of a punk vibe, a little bit of a anti-establishment, wanting to be definitely LGBTQIA friendly as well, which I appreciate. So that also went into my thought. So I did not want to buy anything for this. I wanted to use just stuff I had, junk I had, or other stationery supplies I had. So this is some cordage I had bought for making my own traveler's notebook covers. This elastic cord. I probably got it at Michael's. So my cover, this is actually a file folder that I've covered with decorative paper, and I sewed in one signature of various random pieces of paper, from junk mail to other stuff that you'll see. I use a wax covered thread, so it's nice and thick, and just 3 holes and we're good to go, right? Okay, this paper is another decorative paper I've gotten from Paper Source, probably. So right in the cover here, I've got a tuck spot or pocket for stationery swap. And bear with me. I hope I can get this stuff back in there. I'll go real quick. Various frames that I have. They're paper frames. And they're just all stuck together in a very loosely perforated. So this has like 4 different frames on it. This has got 2 or 3. And then these are ones that I kind of used already. These are some inserts from a very old planner that I never used. I think I got this late in high school. And yeah, never used it, but never know. I got some stationery paper. I just folded it in half so it would fit and not stick out. And some more pieces that are like the cover. This almost leather-like specialty paper. So this is all for any of the other members of my group to take as much as they want, and, you know, in exchange leave some for myself and the others as they get them. And the key is putting it back in there without reopening the thing. Okay, there's some tracing paper here, and I stamped the group name, Scrap, Spikes, and Spines. I also did it smaller here and kind of collaged some things with more decorative papers, a piece of junk from printout I did, and some washi tape, and something from a magazine, and this like holographic washi tape. Yes. Now, our check-in page, I had a leftover printout of a year ahead calendar. There's not that many of us. Will be every 2 weeks we should get a new journal, and we'll have it for 2 weeks, so it won't go all the way to the end of the year, but check in and check out. I just want them to stamp or mark or circle whatever the day they get it, and I am going to use my fountain pen here to mark off the day I'm sending it out, which is tomorrow. Okay. And everybody else, like I said, check in and check out when they get it and when they send it off. Next, we have our guest book page. You'll see like skeleton things just to pick up the spines part of our group name. And I made this little guest book with some craft paper and papers from a notepad, and they can just write their name, or if they want to be like pen pals and give each other happy mail and things like that, they can share more contact information that we already have, and or leave a comment Also, here's my letter. Open me, and I just made a little envelope out of more of that decorative paper, and just letting them know how excited I am and technically how to use the pages, but not too much detail. But also a reminder to check the folders in the front and back. Next spread is the About Me page. Some little things about me, what I like, what I do, with some stickers and washi and other stuff. I have this flap here from a local store just to say, you know, I am a Bronx native in New York City. I'm from specifically the Bronx. I was able to, because I do still have a couple of sheets of photo printer paper, to print out a picture of myself. So, 'tis me right there. And on the back side, I have a now and then, which I plan to fill out. So, this is as of when I started creating this journal, and when I get it back, we'll see what my answers are then. So either like the song that's on my mind, or the most recently watched movie, and what I'm excited about, that kind of thing. Some more facts about me with stickers and representation, and even more back there. And I just realized this pen point is not in a great spot, but it is what it is. I hope it doesn't fall off before everyone sees it. Okay, the next spread is a sticker swap spread. So some pockets that kind of look like envelopes, they're not. I put a bunch of stickers in here. First off, I have the skeletons again here. Let me see what else. So on this side is the leave some pocket, and here's the take some. Wait, what? This is where you leave stuff. This is where you take stuff. Maybe I should move this over here. So I've got some kind of witchy stickers here with purples. I have so many stickers about reading now, it's ridiculous. One from the Bronx River Alliance. A nice affirmation type sticker. Make yourself a priority. Some stickers that look like documents for decorating. And I don't know, these just seem pretty. This is a sticker sheet. Oh wait, let me do these first. Some more reading. Let's read. Reading. This is from a sticker sheet for a planner. Thought somebody might like. Maybe I should put those up there. I just realized it's like take some, take some of these, leave some. Okay, so yeah, this is where they should put. Next spread is for music. I'm a huge lover of music. I have this 3D sticker of a guitar, so I added it on there, and just they can write the name of the artist, an album, or songs that they recommend here. And so just list them out, nothing special going on there otherwise. And trying to have a little bit of a punk zine vibe going, but I also really like color, so didn't get too crazy with the titles. Then we flip over on the other side here. I just decorated this because I didn't know what else to put here, but I have a coloring page. It's a mandala. I started it. They can fill out the rest or as much as they want. I used color pencils, but markers, whatever have you, is fine with me. Next, I have these fold outs where they can write in to answer the information. So what other hobbies do you have? And I've written my answer there. What are your favorite supplies? I'm thinking like stationery supplies. And oh, okay, I'm pulling it from the wrong spot. I folded each one differently. My answer's there. And favorite stationery supply stores. And some local spots to you that you would recommend to visitors as a local yourself. And I put some of those here. Next up on the left here, we have the Color Me Red page. So my favorite color is red. And I'm like, add some red stuff. This is the background. These purses are from a magazine page. And I just put some washi tape, some stickers. I have a bit of that decorative paper. And I used the paint marker to do this hatch. Mani-pedi. Yep, more stickers. So they can add more red stuff. I love the red. Okay, these next four are seasonal. So they can add stuff for each season. As I have stickers, washi, papers, whatever have you. We have winter. This was a piece of junk mail. They're trying to get me to join their bank or get a credit card or something like that. And I cut out images from an old calendar that I have for each season. And I wrote titles of each four before decorating. Starting the decor. Again, washi tape, decorative paper, stickers. I learned that a lot of my transparent stickers don't show up very well on this. So here's summer and autumn. These next 3-ish pages are for their favorite quotes and lyrics. They can add, again, stickers or write them in. They can be inspirational or manifesting, whatever have you, what they would like to share. And they can put borders around it. Next up, bookshelf. This is actually another printout. Like the Year at a Glance from Sottjj Corinne, who I know from YouTube, and some cutouts from an old newspaper article about Poe Cottage, which is actually located here in the Bronx, but anyway, and like I said, I had a couple of pages left of my photo paper, printer paper, so I put 2 books that I recommend, though I didn't realize this one was cutting off part of the title. So that's Criminal Intentions by Cole McCabe and Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. These are both authors of color. So yeah, they can add some more, they can write them in or whatever have you. Here, this was a old book page that I had painted over. I originally had one idea for it. I didn't like it, so I did something else. I had some rub-on transfer, some other bits of scrap, and a part of a notepad from a hotel I stayed in. Just tell me what your favorite destination experience is and why. And you can write and or doodle here. And I put mine in the back so they can see it. This page is an old calendar and some decorative paper and a magazine cutout because I don't have a pet. So this is a pet gallery and I ran out of ease. I didn't realize it until it was too late, and that's fine. So they can slip their pictures of their pets behind these. The centers come out. And here's just letting them know that I don't have pets, I'm allergic, and I live vicariously through other people's pet adventures and pictures, so please share. Next up, tea time. Lots of people I've seen doing like coffee orders. I don't drink coffee. I never have. I don't like coffee. And I saw somebody do like spill the tea, like share some gossip or whatever have you, and I'm with it. I'm totally down for other people's drama, especially people I don't know. That has no effect on me. They can anonymously share a little bit of tea. They can also share what types of tea they like. Obviously, I like tea. I've drunk all of these and just saved the packaging. So yeah, I have a little bits of paper in there for everybody and explaining what that is in the middle one there. So yeah, the back half of that calendar and some packing paper with washi tape, and the inserts are all different scraps. Now this one is a little bit different. We're going full collage here. You just want to create a room. I picked a living room and create a collage. So we've got my couch, which is a little overlaid by the curtains here, which are paper towels that I use to clean up ink and paint. So that came out quite nicely. Couch I cut out from a magazine. This is actually not a table, but I think crystal slice coasters. I got some stickers with a cauldron and a bird skull. I have drawn a little vase with some sticker flowers in it, and I have this curio cabinet sticker that I put there on the side. The floor is another decorative paper. Wallpaper is washi tape, and the rug is decorative wallpaper. The floor is paint marker and Papermate Ink Joy to make it look like wood. This is a cutout from the magazine as well. Just, hey, this is what we're doing. Have fun. Okay, so this one, I had an idea, and I quickly realized, I mean, it's not going to stay still. So when I get it back, I will probably tape them down. But for the purposes of people using it, these are the washi moons. I have this decorative paper and these gold letters, and basically you just put washi tapes of either one kind or various kinds like I did on the moon shapes, decorate, and the other side I have them with gold paper. And yeah, I just thought that would be really cool looking, and it is when they stay still. So when I get the book back, I'll probably pin these down somehow. I had a vision and I executed. I just didn't realize that they would I didn't think about that part. This is also something came up with the sun, moon, and rising. I'm curious. I love astrology. And I'm curious about everybody's sun, moon, and rising sign, what we call the big three in astrology. Once they know them, they can put constellations of their sign on the page like I did here. I put a little QR code if they don't know, or they've never gotten their natal chart. You can get it done for free. There's so many websites, but this one focuses specifically just on the sun, moon, and rising signs. So your zodiac, there's 12 zodiacs, each of the planets fall into one. So left some directions here. I have these beautiful astrological celestial washi tapes that I used, and this is from the same paper pack as the blue one here, which is like a celestial set. My constellations also come from another paper in that set. So Alright, then we simplify things again. I like the whole scrap dump collage thing, and these are all pieces from papers and things, tea bags that I've used throughout this journal, and I just pasted them in here. These little notes I was using from a tiny post-it note set I have to mark what pages for what, and I decided to leave this one in because it goes with the point of the page. Scrap, dump, collage. Put your scraps in, ladies. This is my plant herbiary page, so paper, stickers, stamps, whatever have you, as long as it's plant themed, flowers, leaves, branches, trees, petals, it can go in there. So we're filling up the page. This is what I call the stamps and stamps page. I love, I don't know why. Stamps as in ink stamps with an ink pad, and mail stamps, which just add yours in here. Fairly simple. And this is also like college ruled paper originally. This paper is from the medieval time. Is it the medieval time? Yeah, the medieval times that we have here in New York City. And this is the last spread that I've done. The Junk Journal Bingo. I just created one. These are a bunch of ideas that I had to possibly do in other people's journals, but also that they can do. So everybody can now add stuff to the rest of the pages. They can do their own about me's. They can put other things in here. But if they don't know what they want to do, here's some ideas. So just to give you an idea, here's some of the rest of the paper, more junk mail, printer paper, sketchbook paper. This is from a catalog, graph paper, tracing paper, more graph paper. This is from a Bronx newspaper. Giveaway. Yep. Now we on the other side of those. Let's see. The other side of the medieval times. This is like the advertisement in the front of a green binder. This is from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, from one of their exhibits. More line paper, packing paper, that calendar I was talking about. This is from a poetry book, and like I said, I painted the page. See some of this coming off. More printer paper, more tracing paper, more, and this one folds out. So do something big there. This one also folds out. More junk mail, and then magazine, a little bit of that, some dot grid paper, and then a book page with acrylic paint on it, more decorative paper, and that sheet. And then at the end here is the junk swap. So still, I guess, stationery, but I don't even know what to call these. I have so many of them. They're just these glitter hearts. They're not paper. It's some type of material I have a hard time with. And so I was like, we will give some away because Valentine's Day will be coming. So smaller bits of papers, a little bit of the leftover file folder that I cut down to make this journal, the outline of one of the frames there, Let me get that in there so it doesn't up. Part of a magazine. That's why I said this is the junk swap. Yes, more scrapbook paper. Some more decorative papers and other scrapbooks and printable things. Printable things. More from a calendar. And the stuff I use, some cut-offs from other pages I made in this journal. And that is it, you guys. I can't wait to get this journal back in a couple of months and see how it's filled in. I also can't wait to see what everybody else's journal looks like, what they did, and fill in some of their interactive pages. So, you guys, let me know what you think. And hope to be doing videos as I fill in their pages. So look forward to that. And yeah, guys, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. Links to my Instagram, and my Etsy shop, and my Patreon, where I have a journaling tier, so you'll see these videos there first. And there's some exclusive things there. Also, journal prompts every month, so if you'd like to join, even for free, you get some journal prompts, but if you pay for the Ruby Rose tier, you get even more every month to choose from. But yeah, look at, she's already thick. How much thicker? How much thicker will she get? I'm excited. Okay, guys. Thank you as always so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.